Welcome everyone to The Low Voice. Today, I'd like to start with a small dedication. This podcast is for you, my kind-hearted friends, the ones who have always listened with an open heart, without judgment, and who remind me every day of the importance of staying true to oneself. This moment is for you, and I hope it resonates with you as much as it means to me. Expectations. They're a part of all our lives. Whether you're young or old, male or female, no matter where you come from, we've all felt the weight of expectations. They come from our families, our friends, society, and even from within ourselves. It's as if we've all inherited a script to follow, a predefined plan: education, marriage, a stable career, a house, children. But this script doesn't fit everyone. What's fascinating about expectations is that they don't always reflect who we are. More often than not, they're a mirror of other people's desires or insecurities. Think of someone who dreams of being in a relationship. They might ask you, almost automatically, "Why aren't you married yet?" Not because they're genuinely concerned about you, but because that question reflects their own longing, or sometimes their own lack. And ironically, someone who is in a relationship but perhaps frustrated could ask the exact same question, projecting their doubts or desires onto you. And isn't it funny how frustration or envy often leads people to wish the same for others, as if life were some kind of universal competition? It's like a subtle message: if I'm struggling with this, you should be too. It's as if we're all expected to play the same game, on the same layer, with the same rules. Think about it. Someone who's overwhelmed by the pressures of marriage might ask you, "Why aren't you married yet?" Not because they care, but because they want you to share the weight of the same expectations they're carrying. Or someone who envies your freedom as a single person might project their frustrations with, "Don't you think it's time to settle down?" This need to pull others into the same cycle creates a sense of competition where none needs to exist. It's almost as if life's milestones have become a scoreboard, and people feel compelled to compare their progress with yours. But here's the thing: life isn't a race, and we're not all running on the same track. So, how do we handle it? First, take a step back. These remarks don't define who you are or what you should do. They're an opinion, not a truth. You can respond calmly and simply, "I'm happy as I am, thank you." And when a comment feels particularly intrusive, a touch of humor can work wonders. "I'll add your expectations to my list, but it's already pretty full." And sometimes you don't even need to respond. Ignoring these remarks with kindness can be just as powerful. But there's another important step: asking yourself a key question. What expectations are you carrying without even questioning them? Sometimes we carry the weight of societal expectations as if they were our own, but they're often disconnected from what we truly want. Take a moment to reflect on your own priorities. What truly matters to you? How do you define happiness, success, and fulfillment? And most importantly, what expectations could you let go of to live more freely? In the end, it all comes down to living in alignment with yourself. Yes, there will always be opinions, remarks, and criticisms. But remember, other people's expectations don't have to become your burden. There's no one right way to live life. There's your way, the one that makes you happy. So, what expectations could you let go of today to move forward a little lighter tomorrow?